Okay, guys. Alright, so I got the springs on, the tappets, the shims, the valves. The valve seals are good. I double checked those. So this is all ready to go. And I also started putting in the cylinder. And then I also wanted to add that I've been reading on the forums that everybody highly recommends highly recommends using some copper spray A gasket for high temp. So that's what I put on the gaskets. And then now I'm gonna put on the top. And then to put this on, it wasn't that hard. Honestly, the easiest way I found out is I literally sat down on the motorcycle like if I was riding it, so I could put both hands through here and pretty much push the rings in, and then able to push it down the cylinder here so it'll go on. Just kind of not tighten this down, but just put them on. That way it doesn't move a whole lot while I'm trying to put the top on the head. So yeah, I just want to kind of get these to grab it on. I'm not gonna tighten them down or nothing, just so it doesn't slide around too much. This one's kind of off. I really want to ride these quads, you guys, so I'm like really anxious to put it back together and hopefully everything is good. Gasket here. I'm gonna put the chain through. Okay, so I'm gonna do this side. Just like put it into the top. So again, this is what I was saying. And this is what I was saying. I kind of just got up top like I was about to go for a ride here. So I can put this through here. The chain is probably the most difficult part. So the chain is on. And it pretty much should be good to go. Alright, so it's slid down. You don't want to mess up the gasket, so you need to match it up like perfectly. And right now would probably be a good time to put on these two bolts right here on the side. Sorry if you guys couldn't really tell, I just noticed my knee was in the way. But yeah, pretty much like I was saying, you want to lower it down. I just kind of sat up here. Tighten these two bad boys down. This is easier. I'm not gonna tighten them all the way down, but just so I can get it to sit And if I like hit it or move it slightly, it's not gonna pull up and scratch up the gasket or something. Alright, so we already got the top of the head back on. The gaskets are all good. I didn't tighten these down all the way, but right now we're gonna start putting on the head bolts. That's what's gonna be next. So I'm gonna start just tightening them down by hand. Well, not by hand, but like with a ratchet. Just maybe get them a little snug, and then I'm gonna go over them with a torque wrench. So I'm still gonna do them evenly. Here, so it's 18 foot-pounds and then 36. And you go in a crisscross pattern, so. There's one. Then I'm gonna go to the right top one. There's that one. Then I'm gonna go back one to the back right. There's that one. And the last one's the top left. Last thing we are doing is putting the cam lobes on. And right now we are going to have to set it at top dead center on the other side. So I'm going to do that real quick. What's up, you guys? Giga here, back with another video, and today we finally are figuring out what the hell was the issue for this KFX 400. I am going to show you guys, and I cannot believe that it took me this long to figure it out, and it was something that was in front of my face this whole entire time. So yesterday I ended up putting the whole engine back together. Actually did a rotation by hand on the side, on the left side where you crank it, and it still hit. So I'm like, what the hell? Why? And I looked at it further, and it was literally right there in my freaking face the entire time. So I'm gonna finally show you guys what the issue is. Alright, so right here everything's put together except these bolts that I took off just now. But I haven't moved anything. Check out these lobes. This one is pointing this way. This one is where the piston is hitting right here. This guy is pointing straight up. Without me moving anything, let's go to the other side and I will show you everything seems perfect on the other side. Because right here, it's set to top dead center. This is top dead center. Now let's go to the other side. And now, when we get to this side, so now that's as good as it's going to get for the focus, but I think you can barely see on the camera that this is a 3. This is a 2. That is what it's supposed to be at. Everything is aligned right here and right here. Everything is aligned right here and right here. Right here at the 2 mark, if you count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 pins. That is 3. That is timed correctly. But this little gear has somehow twisted. It turned. So it's not centered with this. That's why the back is facing up. Luckily, I actually found somebody on OfferUp selling both of the cams for an amazing $20. And that is my fix. So I will show you guys what the deal is. I'm going to take this one off real quick and I will show you guys exactly what the difference is compared to the new cam. So let me take this off real quick and then you guys can see. Alright you guys, so this is actually the new exhaust cam, which I'm not going to change out. I don't think. I don't know why I would, maybe so they can be like the original set. These are OEM, but I don't think I'm going to do that. This is the intake cam. Here is my intake cam. Okay, so let me line these up. So right here, they are lined up. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And just look at the bottom. This lobe is painted. This lobe is pointed this way. This lobe is pointed that way. This one is the one that is not aligned with here. This one is. So this one, once I put it on, it should be pointed correctly. And everything should be fully aligned. So I'm going to put it on right now. And we're just going to make sure that everything looks good. And then I'm going to show you guys how both of the cam lobes on the end should be pointed like this, with both of the correct ones on there. So let me go ahead and put this one on, and I will show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. Alright you guys, so I got all the facts down here. I don't think you guys can really see it, but okay, there you go. Now you guys can see it. So this is my intake side. So I'm at 260 SHIM, 282, 312, 312. Basically using the manual. I just looked it up on Google. I just put Suzuki LTZ 400 exhaust intake SHIM, and it popped up. And so according to the manual, I need a 315. This one can stay at 282, and this one I actually need a 250. So 10 smaller on this one, 3 bigger on this one, 3 bigger on that one, and this one can stay the same because it's still reading in spec. So I actually have these two shims, so I'm gonna have to go by with 315 and a 250, and then hopefully after that we will have the KFX running. So on to needing more parts. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick those up hopefully tomorrow. They have them in stock at right now, and then we can get this thing going for sure tomorrow. All we'll need to do is add coolant, oil, the exhaust, and probably just put the top end, but that'll take me like 10 minutes after we get the parts. So and then as for the Suzuki, I did find out that it needs that tensioner. It's missing, it's gone, so I might as well order a timing chain kit for that, and the guides. That'll probably be like $60 or something. So then that way I can get the parts ordered so we can get that thing running too. So make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe to the videos. If you're new to the channel, there's plenty more videos on the quads. If you guys want to get updated, just go back a couple of them, and then you guys can see what's going on with them step by step, at least from my point of view. Like I said, I'm not an expert. I'm learning this whole thing, and you can learn it with me, and I'll help you with all the things I can, basically get wrong in order for you guys not to make the same mistakes as well. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.